Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, especially Love for April 2017. And this is for you coming from Libra. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic cards. And the first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of April. Let me pull the card. Well, it's upside down, so I'll have to turn it around. And that means that you coming from Libra have very, very little control over circumstances in romance or marriage for the first 15 days of April. The first 15 days of April, this card says that you attract conflict in romance. Let's start with romance first. You attract conflict in romance. You attract difficulties in finding any kind of long-term support from your romance partner. You yourself are easily provoked, and the area of bad temper is also seen. So conflict is shown here a lot. I like to use Kabbalistic cards because they also show zodiac signs and planetary signs. And these signs make me feel that the first 15 days in romance is going to be very, very tough for you. There's the element of arrogance. Nobody wants to say sorry. So since this message is for you, learn to say sorry quickly in the first 15 days with your romance partner. Now, if you're looking for romance, looking at this card, you're not going to get what you want. And you may have to lower your standards because the person or persons who are interested in you are not of the caliber that you are looking for. Because you coming from Libra will have an ego and you want very high standards. So be careful that in the first 15 days, the romance that you get will not be lasting too long. Regarding marriage, this card also shows conflict, shows provocation, shows arrogance, shows the inability for agreement. Now this message is for you. So you try not to show these bad qualities and learn to say sorry quickly in the first 15 days of whatever happens. And thereby you will be able to override and overcome difficulties in your marriage area, which are seen to be quite strong and fierce in the first 15 days. With a card like this, your marriage can easily go to the brink of collapse, or mental separation can quickly lead to emotional separation. So one of you will have to step back. You cannot both be charging forward. The clash will take place. So since you are listening to me, you step back and try to rectify the situation to cool down. Otherwise, your first 15 days are going to have a lot of problem in your marriage areas. Okay? There also shows the possibility of one of you, either you or your marriage partner, finding out that something has been going on behind the backs of both of you. Okay? Now later on, I'm going to give you your lucky dates for the month of April, and also your good ages, and if you have these good ages, you'll be very lucky. And I'm going to give you a set of ages which will warn you to be extra careful. But first I want to talk to you about your last 15 days of April. Now this card upside down, so again this card says that your control is a bit limited, but the card is a good card. It shows that long-term bonding can start very quickly in the last 15 days when you find the romance. So the last 15 days of April can provide the romance. It can bring a quick bonding as well. And of course, you'll be very happy for the last 15 days of April. The last 15 days of April also show that if you are looking for a new romance, you can find it very quickly as well. So the newness is also shown, and the new romance can bond very well. So with your existing romance partner or with your new partner that you're looking for, try not to show arrogance, because this card does show that an element of disagreement or arrogance is being shown in the last 15 days. Regarding your marriage, now this is a much, much better period for you to settle all your differences, to come to a position of understanding, to be able to come back to support each other and forgive each other for whatever may have happened earlier. So the bonding seems to be going to your favor. So your marriage situation definitely has improved a lot in the last 15 days. and the possibilities of you finding happiness. There's also a chance of getting news that there's an expansion to the family as well. Even financial planets here show that, or the zodiac sign shows that financial issues are also now being understood well. Okay, so that's my advice to you for the last 15 days for your marriage. Now I want to give you a set of good ages, and you should bookmark these ages so that you can go out together with a romance partner or marriage partner. The bonding can be very nice. These few days of where understanding will really connect with each other very nicely. Now, the dates I've chosen for you for the month of April are the 5th, 14th, or the 23rd. The 5th, 14th, or the 23rd. And bookmark these dates, go out together with these dates, or use these dates to bring out important issues, and you will find that agreement comes very nicely for you. I'm going to give you a set of good ages, and if you happen to be of these good set of ages in April, you're going to be very lucky finding a new romance. You're going to be lucky to control, even if anything goes wrong in April, you will somehow manage to control it very quickly because you are of these lucky ages. And if you are in the married already, then you will be able to bring happiness and find happiness very quickly in your marriage area, in spite of the first 15 days being difficult. Now, if you are the ages of 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71, then you're going to be one very lucky person. Finding romance would be very easy in April. You will see that your status, if you already have a romance partner, that will become better and better. It can be already going to the talks of wanting to settle down and get married. And if you're already married, you will see that the support, the kindness, the wonderful being of togetherness, and planning to do so many things together will all come very smart as well. Now I'm going to give you some other ages which are a bit negative for you for people coming from Libra and for the month of April. If you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72, you have to be very, very careful. In romance areas, the romance can slip out of your hand very fast, and your romance partner can have had enough of you and can walk out very quickly, and you won't be able to be in a position to stop it. And if you are in a marriage situation, be careful. If you allow conflict and provocation to get out of hand, your partner is going to become very, very unhappy for you. Now it can be the other way around, where you find the brunt of unhappiness and dissatisfaction as well. So just play a waiting game. It's for the month of April, this bad news, if you are of these ages which I've just mentioned. Okay. Now we can communicate on Skype, or we can communicate on Facebook, and I would like to Skype with you, and I charge USD 50 for a 90-minute consultation, and this will be based on your full date of birth, your time of birth, and also looking at your palms. And I'll be able to guide you in all areas of your life for the next 5 or 6 years. Okay? Until then, thank you and goodbye.